My name is Simon Meyerhofer, and today we'll be talking about silver. Why silver? Because prices spiked to a 2-month high today, and there really isn't too much else of interest going on, at least not today. First off, we are looking at a plain 2-year chart of silver right here, and what we will be doing over the next couple of minutes is to add some color to this chart, identify some important support resistance areas, and ultimately provide some directional and price forecasts. So let's go get right into it. Here we have the same chart with some colors. At the bottom, what jumps out first is a green support range, and we see that prices bounced off this support range, which is right around $26, once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and the 5th time. So that's a strong support range, and it will take a break below $26 to start looking at lower prices. As far as resistance is concerned, we have connected here those two 2011 tops, which outlines basic longer term resistance. And before I zoom in on the short term, please allow me to talk about those old purple support resistance lines for a moment. This is not to confuse you, but it's simply to show the power of trend lines. Here we see that once support failed, prices went into free fall mode. Here, once resistance was reached, prices reversed. Once support failed and then resistance was touched again, prices again dropped. The same here, prices dropped from 32 to 26 right after support failed and was. Trend lines are an important and a powerful tool when it comes to market forecasting. So let's zoom in to the short term. We see here a trend line. Now this trend line is in blue. Previously, up until that breakout, it was in red, and that breakout occurred on July 26th. And I believe the July 27th Profit Radar Report update considered this a preliminary buy signal. And the same trend line was then used as a stop loss. So none of the long positions were stopped out. But since using a descending trend line for a long position is not a good way to set stop loss orders, we started using this green trend line, and that remains our stop loss right here, currently at about 27.25. Now what we see today is prices, they didn't only move above that red resistance line we talked a minute ago, but they also moved above the previous highs of August 10th and in between, going back all the way to July 3rd. So today's action is generally bullish, and it foreshadows higher prices. Before we look at higher prices, I'd like to point out there's additional resistance here, just barely above current prices at 28.9. Sorry, 28.9, 29. If that can be overcome, then we are looking at prices reaching probably the 29.9 to 30 level, and we see right here there was a support resistant range established earlier this year. And if and once we get there, we will reevaluate silver's performance and structure and technical picture to see if it makes sense to lock in gains or possibly even go short. We just don't know yet, but that will be the subject of a future discussion, and continuous updates will be of course provided via the Profit Radar Report. And until we talk again, this is Simon Meyerhofer, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye.